Welcome to Crook County Outdoors. Today, I'm going to show you the top 5 reasons why you should use your cell phone GPS for hunting. At the end of the video, I will talk about one disadvantage, but show you a practical and easy workaround. If you love everything outdoors and are looking to use technology to make you a more successful hunter, then I urge you to click the subscribe button below and click on the notification bell so you do not miss any future videos. We will be producing videos weekly, so follow us as we live our life outside. The cell phone GPS that I am using is an app called Gaia GPS. It is by far the cheapest and easiest cell phone GPS app on the market. I have a link below and you can save 50% on a premium membership. This discount will give you a 5-year multi-state premium membership for the cost of 1 year using onX Maps. The best part of it, you are not sacrificing any features that you get with onX. Alright, so let's get into it. Number 5, ease of use and quick data entry. When using a traditional GPS, the one here is a Garmin Colorado, to enter data, you often have to deal with some type of track wheel. This makes data entry a little clunky. Having to manually scroll with this wheel and often having a limit on the number of characters you can add can be quite frustrating and take up valuable hunting time. When I'm looking to enter data, for example, when I find a new game trail, I want to mark the waypoint and name it something quickly so I can remember it for later. The last thing I want to do is be hunting and constantly staring down at my electronic device. Number 4, image waypoints. If you are like me, you probably open up your library of waypoints and have no idea what inspired you to mark a specific location. Combined with the ease of renaming waypoints and tracks, being able to take a picture and associate the waypoint is priceless. Nothing is better than going through your waypoints, clicking on a waypoint, and having a visual representation of what inspired you. I rarely mark waypoints now without associating an image with it. I have an entire video dedicated to image waypoints. I'll post a link down below if you're interested. Number 3, e-scouting or cyber scouting. If you have not watched Randy Newberg's series on e-scouting, I highly recommend it. He is using onX Maps, but all the topics he covers can be accomplished using the Gaia GPS app. I will leave a link below to his playlist and highly recommend you watch it. In his series, he talks about finding 3 things when hunting a new area. They are sanctuaries, edges, and distance from roads. Using the Gaia GPS app, you can select different layers and start scouting from your computer at home or even your cell phone if you're on a break at work. For example, to find edges, you can add the historical wildfires layer to your topo map and see exactly when and where a forest fire had occurred. Now you can add an additional layer called roadless. With the roadless layer, you can find edges farthest away from the roads. When the snow melts, I'm definitely checking this place out. Number 2, organization of waypoints and tracks. We often get a little crazy with waypoints. I literally have thousands of waypoints stored in my GPS, and often my maps become a little cluttered with these tracks and waypoints. Using the Gaia GPS app, you can filter through the ocean of waypoints and tracks by quickly turning waypoints on or off to declutter your map. Additionally, the Gaia GPS app has an awesome search feature. What I've done is established a standardized naming system when placing a waypoint. For example, when I find a game trail, I always ensure that I type game trail in the title. Now, when I'm in a specific area, I can just search game trail, find the closest waypoints, turn it on, and show where this waypoint is in relation to my position. Another awesome feature that helps organize waypoints is being able to assign them to a parent folder. You see here that I have a list of folders for game units I have scouted. When scouting or hunting, I will assign a waypoint or track to these folders, and I can turn them on or off with a single click of a button. I just recently started using this, and I have to say this feature is awesome. So that leads us to number 1, maps, maps, and maps. I'm going to review some of these maps in greater detail in future videos, but map availability is what separates a good GPS from an awesome GPS. With a dedicated GPS unit, you often have to buy the maps and load them via SD cards. Often they are slow to be updated, and some of them are quite expensive. Some handheld GPS, like the Colorado 400T that I have in my hand, You can't even update the maps, and you are stuck with the base maps that are provided at the time of purchase. With the Gaia GPS app, you literally have hundreds of maps at your fingertips. Some of the maps at your disposal are satellite, 6 different topo maps, road maps, nautical and aviation maps, and then you get into the premium maps, and this is what really unleashes the full potential of the Gaia GPS app. There are more base maps, hunting game management areas for all 50 states. There are maps that show weather forecasts, public land access maps, timber harvests, and like I said earlier, wildfire history maps. With the availability of these maps, you have the ability to do more with your cell phone GPS than you could ever have done with a traditional handheld unit. Now I have one more feature that I would like to share, so I will call this the honorable mention. Sharing waypoints. A really neat feature that the Gaia GPS app has is the ability to share waypoints. To do this, you simply select the waypoint you want to share, select the second icon from the right, and it will allow you to send a waypoint via text message or email. When the person receives it, they can click on the link and the waypoint is open online at GaiaGPS.com. Here the user can download the GPX file if they have Gaia GPS and create a route directly to your location. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, there is one disadvantage of using your cell phone as a GPS, and that is the battery. With the traditional GPS device, I would use 2 AA batteries for an entire hunting season. Using the Gaia GPS app, you'll get about 10 hours of operating time if you're utilizing the app on airplane mode. You'll get less if you're connected to your cellular network. I have never had my cell phone battery die in the field because I have come up with a practical workaround. On my backpack, I have a solar charger that is constantly powering up a battery backup. When I take a break, eat lunch, or take a nap, my cell phone is plugged in and it's rapidly recharging. I have a link down below to the system that I use. I personally have never had my phone die while I was utilizing this app. This was one huge concern for me when I first made the transition. I even continued to carry my old Garmin Colorado with me as a backup. But those worries are over. And for $50, the cost of that battery backup, I never have to worry about my cell phone running out of juice. Look, there are so many more reasons why you should start using your cell phone as a GPS. When you do start using it, you're going to wonder why you ever used a dedicated GPS device. Like I said earlier, I have a link below that will save you 50% off a Gaia Premium membership. You get the 5-year membership for the price of 1 year of OnX Maps. Like always, please comment below, and if you have some friends that need to hear this, please hit that Facebook share button and let's put those handheld GPS units in the closet and start using our cell phone GPSs for hunting.